Well, hello and welcome back to part 2 of chapter 8. This one's going to be a short one because I want to just do this slide and then I want to start fresh with the next slide, which is the metric system. So I'm just going to do these 3 questions here and then stop this video and then kind of regroup with metric because it's significantly different what we're dealing with when we deal with the metric system. It's much easier once you understand what's happening there. But let's finish up this unit analysis stuff that we were doing here. Again, this is about a method to convert these problems where you use the units to basically help you figure out what to do. Yeah, you may know some of these and how to do them just because you know how many inches are in a foot or you've done enough carpentry work or something. You can do that quickly in your head. But if we change the measures, the types of measures to something you're unfamiliar with, it might not be that simple. So the point of this unit analysis is you can use it for anything. So please practice it as we go. So pretend you don't know the answers to these 3 questions if you can do them in your head. And follow the idea of letting the units do the work for you. For example, let's take up where we left off from the last slide. This question says you have 72 inches and you want to convert it to feet. Okay, so here's what I showed you. Write down what you have, 72, write the unit with it, put it over 1. Multiply it. Match this unit here. This unit, inches, has to go here because you want to get rid of the inches. You want to eventually end up with feet. Hopefully you can do it in one shot. Let's look and see. You look to see, do I have a conversion over here where inches is equal to foot? Feet, I do. 12 inches is equal to 1 foot. Notice how I wrote 12 inches in the denominator. I did that because that's where my inches were. Remember that this value here has to be equal to 1, the same number over itself. 1 foot is the same number as 12 inches. So then multiply that. No, you don't multiply that because you have what you wanted. You have feet. That's what you were going for there. So you'll multiply across. You will multiply 72 times 1. So you have 72 feet over 12. Divide that out and you get 6. Okay, so again, notice how the units just told me where to put the numbers. And then I just multiplied across and divided it at the end if you have a fractional value. All right, let's look at it again, 35 feet. Okay, so here's how it goes. You put it over 1 with the unit. Match the unit times the denominator. Look to see if you have feet equals yards, which we do. 3 feet, 1 yard. You have 35. Oh, the feet canceled out. You have yards left. You have 35 yards because 35 times 1 is 35. And you have 3 in the denominator. Divide that out. 11.6. Simple. Last one here just to keep you on your toes. If you have 100 yards, put that over 1. Match the yards in the denominator. Look for yards equals feet, which we do have. We have 3 feet as a yard. The yards cancels out. Now you've got feet. 100 times 3 is 300. Okay, so that is called, again, the whole method is called unit analysis. And the idea is allowing the units to do the work for you by matching them and canceling them until you get the unit that you want in the end there. So, like I said, that's a short video there, and I want to do it that way just because the metric system is hard to explain and a bit confusing. So I want to start fresh there on the clock with the metric system. So enjoy it. We'll talk to you in a bit.